guys, it's Hope. Today I'm here to share with you my favorite foundations for the fall time. So these are products that I have been loving recently, or foundations that I have been loving recently, that I think are great for this time of the year. And whether it's because they're more of a natural finish on the skin or kind of more dewy or whatever. And this time of year, it's not necessarily you're going to want a full matte foundation, because those foundations are, it's kind of getting cooler, and it's like, I feel like, you know, in the summer you would need more of a matte finish, but in the winter and kind of fall time and it's starting to get drier outside, you want more of that dewier feel. So I feel like these foundations are really great for the fall time, and yeah, let's hop right into the video. 6 foundations here, you guys. So we're going to run through them. The first one is one that is newer to me. Well, I've had it for about a month or so now, but I really love this foundation. It's the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I have it in the shade 02 Natural, which is a little bit more of a warmer tone shade. This is my summer shade. Some of these are my winter shades, so I haven't even been able to wear them on their own right now. I would have to wear them more mixed in with a different foundation, which I have been mixing. I have a really deep foundation that is way too dark for me, because I'm dumb and an idiot when I order online. That foundation I mix in with a lot of my lighter tone foundations, and it works out perfectly for that. This one is one that I am able to wear right now. I'm very tan right now. Even in Minnesota right now, it is 90s. Like, it is 90 degrees today, which is insane. Like, last year at this time, it was freezing. We were bundled up, and now it's like 90 degrees. I don't know why it's so hot here. So this foundation does come with a pump. It doesn't have very many shades, but you know, the lightest one I know isn't very light, so I don't know how I'm going to do in the winter if I get super light. But Natural is the second lightest, and it is pretty dark, just so you guys out there. I know there's a lot of, like, I in the winter am pretty pale, so like I probably wouldn't even match the lightest shade in the winter of this. This foundation is a full-on heavy-duty, I almost said concealer, foundation. That's why it's the Conceal and Perfect, because it's literally like you need nothing else. I love this foundation on days that I'm filming. I don't wear this to school. It's way too heavy for school days, but I do love this foundation if I'm going to be filming or going to an event or something I need last all day, but I want my skin to look nice and perfected. It literally makes my skin look perfect. I love it so much. So definitely recommend this if you're looking for a full coverage foundation. And this one is not that expensive. It's like $8.99 or so, but it's not bad. Not a bad price. It's not the most expensive one. One I'm going to mention is a little bit expensive for the drugstore, but this is a great one, and it's not that expensive. Another one is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. This foundation, I have it in the shade Classic Ivory, which is 20, towards the lighter end. This would be too dark for me in the winter, but it's a little too light for me right now. This foundation is more of a heavier, it's not heavier, it's more of a fuller coverage. It's like a medium to full. The Milani one is like a full. This is like a step down from that. I would wear this one to school, but it is a little bit more on the full coverage. That it depends on the day. If I'm more like dressing up or something, then I would, but if I'm just wearing like sweatshirt and leggings, then I'm not going to wear this to school, if you know what I mean. This one I really like for just, it's a natural foundation. It makes your skin just look better. That's what this is called, the Better Skin. It's not matte, it's not dewy, it's just this, it just makes your skin look overall flawless, if you know what I mean. I don't know how to describe it. It just looks good. And so that's what I really like about this. You just put it on, and it's not going to look dewy, it's not going to look matte, it just looks like your skin, but perfected. So that's why I really like this one, and definitely one that I recommend around the fall time. Next up is a dewy one. So if you have, this one comes in matte and dewy, the Maybelline Fit Me. This is the dewy and smooth. They have the matte and poreless or something. I have tried the matte one many years ago, and for some reason I didn't like it, but I feel like I would like it now, so I need to kind of try it again. I love this one. I find myself reaching for this one a lot just on natural days. I have in the shade 125 Nude Beige. This is perfect for me right now. I have been reaching for this one over my Rimmel one that I'm going to mention in a second that I talk about all the time because of the shade. But this one is for normal to dry skin, and I like this one because it's more of a natural finish. It's like a medium coverage. It looks nice and dewy, but not too dewy on the skin, and it's just perfect for the fall time. It just makes your skin overall look just good. I mean, all these foundations just make your skin look good, and that's what I really like about this one. I think this one has a good variety of shades too. I don't know about how many deep tones, but I know that this are deeper shades, but I know that this one has like a lot more shades than like the Milani one. But this one doesn't have, it's a pour, which I don't really like, but I can get past that. It's not like a pump or anything. But I really do like this one. I find myself reaching for a lot more on like natural days, or if I just want, it depends on what your definition of natural days are. My definition of natural days are if I just want like a natural foundation that's just going to make me look like overall like evened out, but not like I'm wearing foundation. That's when I like this one a lot. Next one is the Revlon Color Stay Foundation for normal to dry. This one's in the shade 150 Buff, so this is my winter shade. I need to get a darker shade of this, but yet I'm thinking I'm going to wear this foundation more in the winter. I think of a classic foundation, this is it, and I can see myself wearing this one in the winter more for some reason. I don't know why. But this is more of like a very natural finish. I have not worn this in a while just because of the shade, but I absolutely love this foundation. This one I talked about all the time last winter, and I repurchased it, but it is too light for me right now. But I love this stuff. This stuff looks amazing on your skin. I think I should get a shade that I am right now just because I like it so much. This one wears a long time. This would be the one, so like if I had, when I get too light for this, then I will go to this one, because this one's just a natural medium. You can build it up to, I wouldn't say like a full. When I think of a full coverage, I think of this Milani one. I can't say this is a full coverage, but that Milani one is like a full-on full coverage. This one's just great for every day. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped it. It's got a pump, which I really like as well. I really like this one. I'm going to save the one that I talk about a lot the last. This is the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte Foundation. When I was looking in my foundation drawer, for some reason, something was telling me I need to mention this one. I was going to put this one away, and then I was like, no, you need to mention this one. I love this foundation. First of all, can we talk about the packaging? It's just like gorgeous. Like I would display this. I should just display it back here. How weird would that be if I displayed my favorite foundation? Okay, this is not my favorite, but it is one of my favorites. I have it in the shade 02 Vanilla. This is way too light for me right now as well. Surprisingly, I didn't think that this shade would be that good for me. Like I thought it might be a little too dark for the winter, but it actually works pretty well. So this is a great shade for me in the winter, so I can definitely go darker right now. This one has a pump, which I really love. This is a little more expensive. It's about $12, $13. But I really enjoy this. This is another one of those where it's going to give you a matte finish, but it's not going to dry you out. Like I would wear this in the winter, and I have normal, I should probably tell you guys, I have normal to dry skin. So it's more normal. I do get oily in the summer, which I think most people do, and I don't necessarily get the driest of all skin, so it's more normal, but if anything, it's more normal to dry. I'm not usually ever oily. And so this actually I find works really great on my skin. It just makes a flawless finish, and it mattifies, but it doesn't like suck the life out of your skin like some foundations that are so matte. And this is a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it up to a full coverage. I have not worn this one in a while either, which I should mix in my other foundation that I do just to create it a little darker. I really do like this a lot, and this is one of my go-tos for the winter as well. So I think you would really like this if you're looking for a nice matte finish, and I can totally, I don't know if it's the packaging or what it is, but when I see this, it just screams fall to me for some reason. I don't know why, but it's amazing. Drum roll, please. The Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation. You guys know I love this one. I talk about it all the time if you are a subscriber of mine. This one is just amazing. This foundation is in the shade 100 Ivory. There's something about this foundation that this tone is so good for my skin. A lot of people I hear say that this tone works really well. I don't know what it is, but it's more of a neutrally gray undertone. It doesn't have a pump, which drives me crazy because it's my favorite foundation, but it's still fine. This one smells really good. It has a strong scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, you might not like it, but I really like the scent. I have in the shade 100 Ivory. This is too light for me right now. I can't wear it right now, which since it's my favorite, I should go out and buy. I said that about all of these. I should, the ones that are too light for me, which would be like these three, I should go out and buy a deeper shade because I love them so much, and these are probably my favorite drugstore foundations in general. And so this one is really great for, this is a little bit more of a fuller coverage than like, say, this one or this one, the Revlon or the Maybelline. So I would definitely say that, but it's not as full as like this one. So it's kind of almost like this, except for this one feels a little bit thicker than this one. But there's just something about this one that I just like, when you put it on, your skin just looks like your skin, but it looks perfected and it's glowing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what magic stuff is in this foundation, but if any of you have tried this and you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's some YouTubers that I watch and they literally say the same exact thing I do about it. How it just like, it's so hard to describe, but your skin just looks like it's like glowing from within and it's like perfect. But it looks like your skin, it doesn't look like you're really wearing anything. So I really do love this one. This is my absolute favorite. I cannot believe I have not gotten a different shade in this. Like, you guys probably think I'm absolutely crazy because I talk about it so much. Foundation, love this one. I didn't know I could get so hyped up about a foundation or foundations. But these are just great. Those are all the foundations that I have. Obviously, they're all drugstore. My channel is mainly focused on drugstore. I do own high-end makeup, especially a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but I do focus on a lot of drugstore just because drugstore is what I can afford, and I know that you don't need to spend a lot of money to get good quality makeup is what I've learned. So these are all my favorites. They're all great. I feel like if you were to go out and buy any of these, you would enjoy them, or I hope you would, because I do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up. Let me know down in the comments if there are some foundations that I did not talk about that I absolutely need to go out and try, especially for the fall time. And yeah, I hope you will subscribe if you are new to my channel. I would love to have you stick around. I hope you will come back and watch my future videos. And until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.